From Baltimore's Inner Harbor, we're live from M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left and complete. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. They run it with Saquon Barkley. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Has it down close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Rasheen Ali on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake. Jackson. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Lamar off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it. You got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. From the red zone now. It's a screen to Barkley. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Ravens, nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Ali to return it. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
First and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10.
No, we changed it. Shut up!
Jackson to throw it. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play fake with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Escapes it. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And the Birds got to it.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body, and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Second and 2. At the 47.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Caught, nice game left side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 20-zip lead. It's a Deantae Smith touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 21-zip already. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10. Now it's Jackson getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49.
Now Jackson off the play action. Complete Derrick Henry. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
At the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Lamar now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. And again, it's Jackson. Throw is caught. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. To the left side, caught by Andrews. Oh, this big guy is moving. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. A draw now. This is Henry. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Tyler Luke for the extra.
They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
This will end up as a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. 21-7 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. They go to Barkley again. Galloping inside the 40. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 3-possession game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Play action. Here's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
And 10.
Throw here, 3rd down. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And they shaving 6 off that lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens drop the lead back to 13. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. I'll start this one out with Barkley. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Eagles looking for a bigger lead before the break. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. He's going to work on the run, but not enough for the first. The stop is made in time. It's 4th and short.
You know, kid, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the
From the gun, Jackson. He brings it in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, here's Lamar. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings them to 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Lamar back to throw. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a 1-score game before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
their own 35-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. Hurts on first down. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. John Dotson, the intended receiver. And now they face second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
For big yards on the right side. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are unable to make this a 2-score game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Throwing here just before halftime. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now here's Lamar. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up second down. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
And he takes it down to the 33. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. So you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Baltimore, first down.
Get to Henry on the inside handoff. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Here's Lamar on the sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Ravens will reach the end zone for 6. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Gibson now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Saquon. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They motion a receiver left. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Motioning left is their running back. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. Held in by Gunner, left side. Keeps himself upright. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. Finding Flowers. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He puts him. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 30 yards Squeezed on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down throw for Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Forward.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Jackson trying to sneak it. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Trying to run with Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now trail by just a point in the fourth. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Bigsby with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Great, set. Anyone up? Silver, set. Crowd left, yes.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds his back, here's Barkley. And he gets in, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a fourth-quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Ali to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Are they gonna run him down? He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Bigsby with the return. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Solid lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. He'll go from the gun with Barkley. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for him. We've got 1st and 10. On in is Barkley. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. The ground with Barkley. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
On the handoff, it's Barkley. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, kid, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Drop this one down for Henry. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Line down the middle with Henry. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. This one from 42 yards out. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
And if you hear that celebration, Kate, over there on the sidelines, it's those defenders celebrating once again. It was their work, their turnover they forced that gave them the chance to send that kicker out and go win this game.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. Flush down out to his left. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he's taken down. They got to him on his way to 6. No time left on the clock, partner. That defensive effort right there is going to win them this game. So what a way to get them to win here, Brock. A touchdown-saving tackle just before the goal line. It doesn't get any closer than that. Defenders coming over to celebrate as they should. That game-winning play. And this contest, whew, is going to be one we remember for a long time to come. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.